If I were to describe the 3 hours that I spent playing Doom Eternal last week, it would be chef's kiss. Just like that. This is the sequel to the 2016 Doom, which I absolutely loved, and I got to play it for 3 hours. Fortunately, this lived up to all of my expectations, and it definitely enhances and evolves what we got to play in 2016. Doom is one of those games that's just really fun to watch because it's so crazy. You've got the awesome soundtrack, the takedowns, and it's quite a challenging experience if you play it on the more harder difficulty settings. So I'm going to get all the new stuff out of the way, fill your brain with knowledge, and then just let you watch some of the gameplay. Unfortunately, I can only show you 15 minutes, but there's plenty of awesome moments in here for you to digest. So what's changed with the new game then? Well, as far as the story goes, it's hell on Earth. 60% of the Earth is now overtaken by demons. It's not looking good. But thankfully, you're the Doomslayer, you've got an awesome suit, you got a ton of weapons, and you've got a problem to solve, son. So get down there and start solving it. In terms of the combat, well, this time around, we still have the glory kills. If you damage an enemy enough, they will start flashing blue and then orange, and you can execute them in all manner of disgusting fashions that you can think of. If you successfully finish a glory kill, you will get health back. Now, what if you want ammo back? Well, you've got your chainsaw. If you chainsaw enemies, they will drop ammo once they die. Your chainsaw does run on fuel though. Some of the smaller enemies can be taken down with 1 pip of ammo, but other bigger ones can take up to 3, so you can't just run around chainsawing everyone. If you want to get armor, the green stuff, well, now you've got to set the demons on fire. And luckily for you, you've got a over-the-shoulder flamethrower called the Flame Belch. It's very short range, but any enemies that you set on fire will drop armor shards, and they'll drop even more if you kill them. So for the basics, those are the 3 main things that you need to know. Glory kills give you health back, chainsaw gives you ammo, and demons that are on fire will drop armor. Now on top of this, you've got a frag grenade and an ice grenade that recharge over time. The ice grenade just looks absolutely fantastic, and you can use this to micromanage enemies in a way. Because there's way more enemies now and so many different types, you've really got to think about your movement and almost sectioning off certain enemies while you try and deal with the rest. In terms of movement, you've got a double dash that recharges over time. You can also climb walls now and swing on things. And you've got a new melee attack that builds up over time as you get glory kills. You can just wipe out groups of enemies if they're close enough. So you've got all these different elements in play at a basic level. But then of course you've got weapons too. They've got different mods that you can use, and then you can upgrade the mods. For example, the shotgun that you start with, you can turn that into an automatic shotgun, or you can go for a grenade launcher. There's a ton of customization here, and on top of this you get perks and runes which can do stuff like being able to perform glory kills from further away, or even slow motion if you need to give yourself a couple of extra seconds to line up the perfect shot. And that's really handy because some of the bigger enemies now have weak points or danger points. For example, the Arachnotron, they've got a turret located on the back of their heads that can do a load of damage to you, but you can actually take that out with a well-placed shot or a sticky bomb or a grenade or something like that to disable it, and that will make fighting that enemy much easier. Or if you come up against the Kako demon, you can actually put a grenade in their mouth, and of course that's not going to end well for them. Other things that I forgot to mention, the super shotgun, for example, you can get a grappling hook mod for that you can use to pull enemies towards you, or you can use them as a way of flinging yourself around the level, for example. There's all sorts of challenges. There's a ship, which is kind of like your hub, your home base, and you can use that to travel to different worlds and upgrade parts of your suit. A little snippet for you too from what I saw on the main menu. I think there was a difficulty mode where if you die, all of the progress is lost and you go back to the start of the game. So for people who like a challenge, that might be the one for you. Some of the level design is just absolutely gorgeous. There's these giant mech suits which are frozen in place as they've been fighting demons from hell. I really hope at some point you get to go in one of those. I mean, it's just got to happen, hasn't it? What else? There's a load of secrets, of course. Hidden paths where you can find armor or plushie toys. And usually that involves like a Counter-Strike style jump map puzzle where you have to use your dash and then you wall climb and you grab, and then you get dash recharges mid-air. So you've got to chain all these things together. There's a few puzzles in here too. Honestly, it's just doing loads of things right, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time playing the game. I can't wait for this to be released. I'm sure there's more stuff that I missed, but the release date can't come soon enough because this was awesome. That's all I'm going to say. Really enjoyed it. with that said, I've picked a few more clips to show you guys before the video ends, so I hope you enjoy them. And if you did like this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.
Priest is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.